Hey Jordan, first and foremost, thanks for taking the time to formulate your thoughts and get a discussion board going. You seem pretty smart, like you know what you're talking about. I was impressed, almost perhaps a little bit intimidated. You were boom, 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 boom. You knew your stuff, which is pretty cool. Um, I had a couple of thoughts. First, I think it's cool that you live in Texas because one of my best friends just moved to Texas. Um, so who knows? Maybe one day we'll cross paths and won't even know it. And when I was flipping through sources for my discussion board, my video discussion board, I looked at this one. I decided not to use it, but I thought it was interesting. On page 98 and 99 of our course textbook, Ethical, Legal, and Issues, Professional Issues in Counseling by Remley and Hiley, however you say that name. I believe it is the 5th edition. Yes, it's the 5th. On this page 98, 99, they give a list of 8 issues that counselors may encounter when it comes to informed consent and client counselor dynamics. And the first 7 all seemed pretty clear to me. The last one's pretty interesting. Number 8, neglected to warn the client about possible stigmas. For example, after the first session with a new client, the counselor completes an insurance form at the client's request. The counselor indicates on the form that the client has had a single episode of depression and assigns the appropriate DSM diagnosis. Later on, this client goes to get a job somewhere, and I believe it says, yes, he was unable to get a certain security clearance for his job because of this past diagnosis. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm not 100% sure who's at fault with this one. Would it be the client's fault for asking for the insurance document? Did the counselor do anything wrong? Some counselor friends of mine have told me to avoid diagnosis. Maybe that might be part of it, but if it's an insurance document, it also might not be right to lie if this counselor genuinely thinks that the person has some form of depression. I don't know. I don't know enough to give a decisive answer. I just thought that was interesting, and number 8 was one thing I never really thought about. So I know you're right on the ball. You seem like a really smart guy, but who knows? Maybe that might help you too. Thanks, man.